Hey guys, it's Patriot Media. Today I'm going to be filming a Arrowverse review for all of the Arrowverse shows up until this point in the week. So I'm playing as the Atom and Heatwave right now because I'm going to start talking about Legends of Tomorrow. This episode of Legends of Tomorrow was the season opener. It was a pretty good episode overall. It introduced John Constantine to the team, and it was about the team going back to Woodstock and stopping a unicorn from massacring everybody. So the Legends is a show that doesn't really take itself seriously, if you know what I mean. Like it tries to be serious but comedic at the same time, which it's really good at doing that. And yeah, so it's pretty good at doing that with like having stuff like a unicorn in the show, but yet having it so the unicorn is like murdering people. Overall, the episode, it was a good episode. I really liked it. I really like Legends. It's one of my favorite shows. My favorite characters in Legends are Nate and Ray, Citizen Steel and the Atom. So yeah, I really like their parts of the episode. I really liked the whole Nate and Mick storyline in this episode. How like they went to Nate's house, and then when the unicorn sprayed them and they got like high off like the unicorn stuff, like the unicorn spray, how Nate was talking to his dad, that was cool. And but then how Rory was talking to Felix the rat, that I found that to be really funny. That was definitely one of my favorite parts of the episode. John Constantine's a cool addition to the show. I didn't watch Constantine when it was out on TV. I watched it after the fact. I liked Constantine. I liked the show Constantine better than like Constantine's appearances in Legends. He just seems different in the show. Now some people might say that they like him better in Legends. That's just my personal opinion. Overall, though, it was a pretty good episode. The whole Sarah and Ava storyline was all right. I mean, it's never really like my favorite storyline, but I guess it's a CW show, so like, what do you expect? I'm trying to think of what other storylines there were. Oh, there was the Zari and Ray part where like Ray was hoping that Nora Dark would be at Woodstock, which was kind of dumb, but whatever. Overall, it was a good episode. I'm excited for next week to see how they build off of it. But the next show I'm going to talk about is my favorite show, which is Arrow. Let me just turn to Green Arrow. I'll turn to Green Arrow and Black Canary. So Arrow, I actually have like a lot to talk about. So overall, it was a great episode. The best parts of the episode are Oliver in prison. I feel like like everybody's saying that right now. But I really like Oliver in prison. I really like his friend. I don't remember what his friend's name is. The kid, the guy, not the kid. The guy like follows him around. I can't think of his name. Anyway, but yeah, that guy's he's a cool like comedic relief type guy. I like the part where Oliver made like the launcher out of the bottle cap and the balloon and shot the pencils into the light. That was fun. I really like the whole how Brick wanted Oliver to kill the security guard so that he could get information on Diaz. But I liked how Oliver didn't he just said get rid of him, and then he implied that he wanted to kill him. I liked how Oliver didn't kill him and how he just kept trying to find a way to do it without killing him and like without. He said do it without ruining the guard's life, but he pretended the guard shanked him. So, I mean, the guard's life is ruined, definitely. So I don't know like how he would have done it without ruining the guard's life, but whatever. I really liked Diggle in this episode. I thought he was really good. I felt like he did a good job. I guess working for Argus, if like not letting his emotions get a hold of him and like being like a good I want to say soldier, but he's not really a soldier anymore. I guess agent. his storylines they're all right. They're not as good as the Oliver in prison. But what else was good in this episode? The Felicity, really annoying character overall. I really can't stand Felicity. I really hope so. Like Black Canary and Oliver Queen are like married in the comic books. They should have like stuck with Laurel as Black Canary because she was a really good Black Canary. But we have Dinah Drake right now. Or not Dinah Drake. We just have Dinah right now. Who she's not really Black Canary anymore. I don't really like Dinah. She's kind of annoying this season. I mean, I understand why she's annoying because like she doesn't want to go to prison at all. She still is annoying though. It's annoying how like she's like dictating that Renee can't go out as Wild Dog, where like they very well could go out as Wild Dog and Black Canary, just that they just got new suits and it's like changed little bits about them so they wouldn't be recognizable. I guess that'd be easier for Renee than it would be for Dinah because she just has like her canary scream. But that's just me getting off topic. Felicity, yeah, she's just really annoying. It was annoying how she kind of like deceived Renee into helping him, and then how she ended up screwing everything up, just like usual. This whole season, she's just annoying. They need to kill her off. It'd be great if they were to, with the whole Elseworlds thing, if they were to somehow mess up the timeline so that Felicity and Oliver never got married, right? And then have Laurel never die, have Black Siren never show up because Black Siren's annoying, and then have Oliver marry Laurel Black Canary, so that it's Black Canary and Green Arrow that are married. Which, I mean, that's how it's in the comic books, that's how it should be in the shows. And then just have like the whole Felicity thing just never happen. But I mean, like, you could have all the main events still happen, just change little things. Like, have Laurel not die from Damien Dark. Now, they could do it, but it'd be hard. They're not going to do it, though. But yeah, this is overall an alright episode. The flash forwards, I mean, it's cool having Roy in the flash forwards, because Roy was always my favorite character when he was like a main character. Now Oliver's my favorite character because Oliver like holds the show together. But it was weird they made William gay. Like they didn't need to do that. It's kind of annoying with the CW shows how they try to make every character they can gay or like bisexual or whatever. I mean, it's just unnecessary. Overall, though, it was a good episode. I'm trying to think of what else there is to talk about. I just really liked Oliver in prison. I like his whole, like, I like how he's, like, standing up for, like, what he believes in and stuff. While he's in prison, he's, like, fighting back against Brick and the rest of the Longbow Hunters. Oh, the actual Longbow Hunters themselves. How did I not talk about them? I don't know. But, so there was Red Dart. She was alright. If you guys don't watch Black Lion, I'd check him out. He does like Arrowverse reviews, and that's where I got the idea for this video. But he was saying how Red Dart, because of her glasses, made it look like a Smallville character. Because like all the Smallville characters, instead of having masks, they just wear glasses, which I agree with. There was the one guy with the shield. I don't know any of their names. There's the one guy with the shield. The shield was pretty cool. How it was like a shield, but then also had like razor blades on it, so he could like cut people and stuff. That guy was cool. And then there was the one girl with like the sound dampening stuff. It's basically Shriek, from those of you who have seen Batman Beyond, but a girl. That's completely what I thought of. And so like, Black Lion was saying how he thinks that makes like the fight scenes less interesting. And I completely agree. It made the fight scenes this week seem really uninteresting. But like, Batman Beyond did a great job, where like they cut out all the sound, but you could hear his steps, and the steps just echoed and echoed and echoed. But only like you'd only hear Terry steps echoing, which was I really liked that. So I mean that's how I feel like they should do that. Then there's the whole Dinah and Laurel storyline, where Dinah and Laurel were like, trying to find the Longbow Hunters. Where I mean I don't really like Dinah as a character at all. She's all right, but I don't really like her. I like Laurel, the original Laurel, better, which is funny because I never liked Laurel until she became Black Canary. And even when she was Black Canary, I felt like it was like super rushed and stuff. But now that she's gone, I like that Laurel so much better than this Black Canary. Yeah, that storyline, it was alright. Definitely, Laurel was definitely the good part of the storyline. What's her name? Katie Cassidy, the actress that plays Laurel, does a really great job playing her. And she does a really great job distinguishing between, making Black Siren Laurel seem completely different than original Laurel. So yeah, she does a great job at that. Black Siren, I don't really like Black Siren because I mean I like the actual Laurel better. But I mean whatever. What are you gonna do? She's a pretty cool character. I think that's everything from the episode. And then so Flash. After this, overall changed my character, but so Flash came out yesterday, and so overall, Flash it's an alright show. Season's alright with Nora coming back. I mean, yeah, there's not really a ton to say about it. But yeah, so this episode was about them trying to stop Cicada, who's supposed to be the main villain of the season, I'm pretty sure. But it was interesting how they went after the main villain right away in the season. I don't think they've done that before. Where so they got Wells, so he was like Sherlock Wells, which I mean, it's kind of dumb, but what are you gonna do? They're kind of making like Harrison Wells and like Morty from Rick and Morty, how like every Earth has a Morty and whatever, and how like they're like disposable. They're kind of doing that with Wells, where they kind of reference that like they had the House of Wells, or not the house. I think it was called the something of Wells. That was a Rick and Morty reference. I think it was the Council. Yeah, the Council of Wells, and there was the Council of Bricks. So yeah, they're kind of making him into that, which I mean, if that's what they're going for, they're doing a good job. But I mean, it's kind of unnecessary. But I like how the show Flash, at some points it's light, at some points it's dark. I prefer darker shows, but still, at some point it's light, some points it's dark. But then it like switches between the two very well, if you know what I mean. Like it'll go from being really light to being really dark, like right away. In this episode, yeah, but so then Wells, it was kind of annoying how like they made Wells seem like he was such like a great detective, and then he got like the guy wrong, which is kind of excuse me, kind of like, I mean I understand like why they did it, obviously, because they wouldn't have him find out the first villain right away. But I thought it would have been cool if like the guy they did attack, if that was Cicada, and then like they arrested him and all that kind of stuff, and then he broke out or whatever, or he like sort of a massacre. That would have been cool. But it's Flash. If it was Arrow, they might have. But it's Flash. They're not going to do that. Yeah, but so I mean, Cicada's a really cool villain. The whole Cicada being a dad thing, and Joe, like, I saw a look in his eye that I could tell he was a dad. That was dumb. Cicada, like, not killing Barry because he's a dad, that's, like, a dumb reason. Like, when we see that his kid's in the hospital or whatever, and, like, I understand that, but still, like, he's saying that he has to finish what he started, right? But then when he has a chance to kill Barry, he doesn't do it. Because he's a dad. So that that to me, this doesn't really make much sense, but whatever. I'm not the writer of the show. I feel like they should have killed off Cisco. I mean, I like Sister as a character, but like it always seems like they're like teasing that they're gonna kill off people, and they never do it. So like right away from the episode, I never thought that they were actually gonna kill off Cisco, because they've tried to. The only person they've like said they were gonna, well, the only person that they've killed off and they've really stayed dead would be Eddie and H.R. Wells, because like H.R. took Iris's place. In the entire season, what season? Saboteur season. They were saying, "Oh, we're gonna kill Iris. Oh, we're gonna kill Iris. Oh, we're gonna kill Iris." They should have done it. I would have respected them so much more if they just killed Iris. Because I mean, I don't really like Iris, especially the last season. She was horrible. This season, she's better though. Then XS or Nora Allen, Barry and Iris's daughter. She's a pretty cool character. I really like her. I really liked her Batman Beyond references in the last episode. Yeah, she's a cool character. She's just the female version of Barry, which it's kind of cool, but it's kind of annoying. This guy again, and then it was annoying how like she was like they didn't have any facts to prove that was Cicada, and she just like went like all like balls to the walls about catching him. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because she feels bad for it. And then I thought that they showed the Flash Museum. That was really cool. I was hoping that she was gonna take Barry to the Flash Museum in this episode, but she didn't. So that's something they should do in the future, I think. Is she should like run to the future, take Barry with her, and take him to the Flash Museum. It was I was hoping that the Flash, because like they showed the Flash Museum before, right? But it didn't. It might have. I just might not have been paying attention. But to me, it didn't look like it was in Star Labs. Where here it looks like it's in Star Labs. I mean, when I was watching, I'm like, oh, that's Star Labs. But I mean, it might not be, and I might have just saw it wrong. So I don't want to flat out say, oh yeah, that's in Star Labs. But it looked like it was in Star Labs. What else happened? Oh, the whole Caitlin and her dad thing. They're going somewhere with that, obviously, with her dad wanting her to find her, having something to do with Killer Frost, right? But the whole, her mom not like, why would he write a suicide note if he was just gonna like hide away? Now I'm assuming we're gonna be getting all the answers to this later in the season. But I mean, that doesn't really make much sense. Like, he could just write one in general, but why would he write one to her? I don't know. I don't really like the whole Cisco and Ralph storyline. I really like Ralph. Oh, and then Ralph was made into a meme. That I liked that. That was funny. Because like that's something that would actually happen. That would 100% happen. Then the criminal, he was like a green criminal. That guy was hilarious. I just thought it was funny that they were making fun of him. Whether making fun of like super like environmental like people. See, I really like that. Ralph is a really cool character. They need to use him more because right now he's there. He's a main character, but he's just kind of there like doing stupid stuff. Where like he should actually like joining like Barry and XS out in the field. Where like this season it's kind of weird. Because like last season they had Killer Frost. They should have used Killer Frost as a villain, like more of a villain, I think. But whatever. They should have. I liked how in the last season they had Barry. They had the Flash as Barry as the Flash, Cisco as Vibe, Caitlin as Killer Frost, and Ralph as Elongated Man. Every single time there was like a crime, so they had a team to fight him. Or like now they have that team still. Now I get like Cisco has a hard time vibing because of like the whole gypsy thing or whatever. And I mean that kind of makes sense, but they explained it well, I think. But like he can still go out in the field to help him. Or like Ralph, why didn't he go out there when Barry and XS went after Cicada? I mean, they could. I feel like they should have Ralph do more stuff. Then Nora, she like threw the lightning at what's his name, Cicada, and then like it blew up. Then they pretended that Cisco was dead. I thought that Cisco was dead. As I was watching, I was like, they're not gonna kill Cisco. They're not gonna kill Cisco. Then when he like wasn't there, I was like, oh, maybe they killed him. That'd be awesome. Maybe the show writers actually like, grew a pair of balls and killed somebody off for once. But nope. And then Cecile just had her powers back. Because like in the last episode, it was all about how she's losing them. But now apparently she's not, or she might still be, but they like just weren't gone. This guy again, they just like weren't gone then. I don't know. So that was kind of odd. All right, so the next show I'm going to talk about is Titans. Let me just switch to my custom Dick Grayson Robin, and I'll switch to Raven. Alright, so Titans. If you don't have DC Universe, and you want to watch Titans or whatever, find a way to watch it. It's online somewhere. You can find it. If you don't want to do that and you don't want to buy it, I'd click off the video if you don't want me to spoil it for you. I don't have a problem with spoiling like Arrow or Flash, whatever that stuff, because you can watch it online. It's on the CW website, CW app. It's all free. Where Titans, it's not. So Titans is great. For those of you who don't know, it's all about Dick Grayson as Robin, and he's left Batman. They said it's because Batman's killing people, but like Robin's beating the absolute crap out of people, so like they're basically a vegetable. But so yeah, it's great. That's one of my favorite parts, how dark it is. But so in this episode, it was about Robin or Dick taking Raven or Rachel. I'll call her Rachel, I guess, because she's not Raven yet. So Dick was taking Rachel to see Hawk and Dove because he was going to leave her there, which, I mean, that's insane. But so then it opens up and you see how Dick used to fight with Hawk and Dove, and then Batman didn't like Hawk and Dove because he thought he was a bad influence on him. But then Batman ends up becoming the bad influence, which is funny. But yeah. So it was about him going to visit them because he wants their help. Well, he wants a place to hide out first, and then he wants their help. He was going to leave Raven there, or Rachel there. That looks like Starfire right there, the girl walking past. Well, Starfire from the show. Anyway, so he doesn't end up leaving her there. Well, actually, we don't know yet. So then there's this family, and then it shows this family, and they're like a family of like assassins or murderers, whatever you want to call them. And so the dad is told that they have to find and kill Rachel. And so they find her at Hawk and Dove's place, and they attack them after they get back from like stopping this huge gun shipment or whatever. But I'm gonna go more into that later because I have others to talk about for the show first. So Dick is driving him around to get to Hawk and Dove's place. They stop off at like a hotel, right? And so Dick's scrolling through his phone trying to find somebody to call, and he calls Alfred. But we also see that in his contacts is Donna Troy. So that's cool because Donna Troy is supposed to be in this season at some point. And then there were other names, but I didn't recognize any of them. Now, somebody else might have recognized one, but I didn't. But Donna Troy was the only one I recognized. Other than Bruce Wayne and Alfred Pennyworth, of course. But Alfred they got a cool voice actor for Alfred. I mean, it sounds like Alfred, but I mean, you just need a British guy. And so, yeah, so then Alfred gave Dick some money. And then Dick was going to give it to Hawk and Dove when he leaves Raven there. But then, so Hawk and Dove, well, so Hawk doesn't like Dick, because Dick and Dove had a thing going on when they were younger. And then, so Hawk thinks that Dick is there so he can get back with Dove, which he's not. I mean, it kind of seems like it at first. I'll give him that. It kind of seems like it at first. But so then it turns out that he's not. Well, he's not. And so Hawk already doesn't like him. And then Dove asks Dick for his help taking down this like gun trades thing that's going down. And then after they do that, Hawk and Dove are going to retire out to Wisconsin. And then so they go to stop him, and Dick doesn't show up. And so then they're like, okay, fine, we didn't need his help anyway. And then they go in, and so earlier Dick saw, like, using some technology that he probably got from Bruce, that there were supposed to be, like, hundreds or whatever of, like, armed men in there. Hawk and Dove show up, they take out 2, and they're like, oh, that wasn't too bad. But then, so then they get captured, and then Dick shows up, and he absolutely destroys everybody. And he's just beating people, like, left and right. And then, afterwards, so he ends up beating everybody. And it's an awesome scene. I really like how, like, brutal it is. But then, so, Hawk and Dove, like, one thing I thought was really, like, brutal, he threw his, Robin logo, because, like, it's like a ninja star, basically. He threw it into some guy's eye, which was sick. But, so, Hawk and Dove are like, wow, you're, like, different, you're pretty, like, messed up now. And so they basically, like, want nothing to do with him. Well, at least Hawk doesn't. And then so they're up standing on their roof, because they came back from the thing and Raven was missing. So then they go up to their roof, and then they realize that, like, Raven's standing right there, and that, well, she's standing right there, and then this other, like, that family I was talking about earlier shows up, and so then that family tries to, like, attack them. Well, they do attack them. They end up throwing Dick off the roof, but he grabs onto something, and he pulls himself up, but, like, they knock out Hawk, I'm pretty sure, and then they throw Dove off the roof. I watched it on Friday, so that's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that Raven is... No, they save Raven. Yeah, they save Raven, and then, but then, so the episode ends with Dick running down the fire escape, and Dove is laying on the ground, and they don't show us if she dies, but they make it seem like she's dead. So if they do kill her, I mean, I really liked the actress that plays Dove. She did a really great job in their role. And same with the guy that plays Hawk. He does a really good job. The guy that plays Dick does a really good job. The girl that plays Raven does a really good job. All the actors in the show are phenomenal so far. Except, I mean, Starfire. I don't really like Starfire in the show. I'll go into that a little bit after I talk about the first episode, though. But yeah, so they end the episode with her like laying in Dick's arms dead. Basically dead. They don't tell us if she's dead or not. And that's just where they end it. So that's nuts. So I'm super excited for this Friday when the next episode comes out at 5 a.m. The episodes are pretty long though, so it's not like maybe. If you get up at 5 a.m., they're like an hour long to watch them. So then they're over by 6. So I mean, I might try to watch it before I go to school on Monday, but I don't know. I mean on Friday. Or let's watch it after school. But I'm really excited for that. I might make my own video just on that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that with the Arrowverse. I'm going to try to do an Arrowverse video every week with Lego DC Super-VIllians in the background. Just for something for me to, like, for you guys to watch while I talk. And I'll try to, like, correspond it with the characters I'm playing as. But so I don't know if I'm going to be doing just an Arrowverse, or if I'm going to be using the Titans character, like Titans show again, or what's going to be going on. I'm also not going to talk about Black Lightning or Supergirl, because I don't watch either of those shows, because they frustrate me. I can make an entire video on that. But, yeah, so back to Titans and, like, Starfire and all that. So they've shown Starfire and they've shown Beast Boy so far. They showed Beast Boy for a whole like 2 seconds with him changing into a tiger, stealing an Xbox game, and then turning back. So that was pretty cool. The transformation looked cool, but there's nothing to really talk about there. I can't be like, oh, I don't like Beast Boy because of that. Well, there's nothing to say. But then Starfire. Alright, I could make... This rant might be long about Starfire. So Starfire, I'm getting enough out of the way now. I have nothing wrong with a black actor playing Starfire. Or actress, sorry. There's nothing wrong with that. However, Starfire is not black. Starfire is orange. Now, she kind of turned orange when she started shooting fire. She doesn't shoot fire. She shoots green energy. Why they did that in the show, I don't know. Maybe eventually it will be fixed. Maybe it's because of her amnesia. I don't know. I don't see how you'd fix that, but she's an alien, so you could do something. But, and also from set pictures that came out a couple days ago, it doesn't look like she's going to be turning orange at any time. But, I mean, that could be for later than the end of the season. They didn't really say, like, what episode it was from. But it just doesn't look like she's going to be turning orange. So that's kind of frustrating. But yeah, Starfire's orange. If she would have been white, I would have been frustrated. If she would have, like, Starfire's orange. I don't know why they didn't make her orange. Apparently Beast Boy's going to be green by the end of the season. So I don't see why not make them both the color. Like, green and orange. Why not? But, or they could CGI it in for all I care. Like, they CGI her orange, when she's, like, shooting fire. Why not just make her orange? Film it without, like, if you want to film it without, like, makeup or anything on to make her orange, go ahead, or body paint. And you can just make her orange with, like, in CGI. Or not even CGI, which is, like, After Effects or whatever. But, I mean, that's not my job, so whatever. I'm sure it'd be very hard to do that in every single scene. I'm sure it'd cost a lot of money. But they still, I think they should have done it. But, the whole Starfire with the amnesia thing, I don't know, I don't really like it. I would have liked it better if it started with Starfire, like, coming down at, like, the original Teen Titans show where she's an alien, and that's how it starts. Have it start with that. Have her be coming down. Have everything be the same. Have her land in Austria, whatever. But make her an alien. Right now, like, so, I'm pretty sure it was Jeff Johns that said it, that later on in the season they're going to be exploring her, like, Tamaranian roots. They should have just started with her being an alien. And then with her, like, doing whatever she does, but have her be an alien, have her be orange. And then have, like, the mob boss or whatever be attacking her for that or something. I don't know. They could have done something. Well, right now, it's just very confusing because she has amnesia. I mean, I saw some people complaining, like, oh, how does she know how to speak Austrian if she's an alien? Well, I mean, Starfire, like, learns language through kissing people, so I guess it would make sense that, like, she could learn Austrian. Or, I don't know what language they speak in. Is Austrian a language? I don't know. Yeah, so that's my whole thing with Starfire. Raven, she looks good. Like, I'm not saying that in, like, a pedophile way. I mean, like, the character, like, the suit and everything from the pictures they've shown. Like, the suit looks good. The Robin suit looks sweet. I haven't seen any good pictures of, like, what the Starfire suit's gonna be like, so I can't really make a decision on that. Hawk and Dove suits were awesome. Hawk and Dove suits were really good. I'm trying to think of who else has this. Oh, Batman. He's supposed to be in the show eventually. So I'm hoping they get somebody good to play Batman, and I'm hoping that it's like a really cool suit. Then apparently Batman might be in this year's Arrowverse crossover, like as a cameo or something. Because, like, I saw Stephen Amell tweeted something saying how Jensen Ackles from Supernatural was on the set of Arrow. No, it was on the set of the crossover. And he was like, don't worry, he's not the one playing Batman. So he could have just said that and nobody's playing Batman. Or he could have said that and, like, somebody actually will be playing Batman. That would have been cool if they would have shown Alfred in the episode of Titans, but whatever. Donna Troy was in Dick Grayson's phone, which makes sense because he would know Donna Troy. But so I saw this thing online that was saying how Donna is going to be in like her Wonder Girl uniform, not like her Donna Troy uniform, like the black one from Rebirth. She's gonna be in the red one, which that could be cool. And I'm trying to think of what else I've heard about the show. That's pretty much all I've heard. Overall, yeah, Titans is a great show. Arrow is amazing this season. Arrow is definitely my favorite actual Arrowverse show. Then probably Legends. Then probably Flash. Well, no, Flash and Legends are probably tied. But so yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys for watching my Arrowverse commentary, I guess you could call it, for the week. Hopefully I'll be getting another one up for next week. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.